6. I am from accounting 25A class. Today I'm going to tell you about a very inspiring woman. But for that, I'll tell you first about myself. First, I really love drawing. Because drawing is so much fun. Second, I love everything cute. Third, I really love whales, especially humpback whales. Because they're so cute. I like. And then I love looking up at the sky, especially at a night sky full of stars. When I'm driving, I'll pull over just to enjoy the beauty of the sky. And finally, I don't like any food that comes from cows, such as milk and cheese. I don't like it. Well, it's time for me to tell you about an inspiring figure.
Fatimah was the beloved daughter of the Rasulullah SAW. She was a special and very noble woman. She was given several titles for her exceptional qualities, such as Az-Zahra, meaning shining, because the light of glory radiated from her morals. Al-Batul, meaning pure, because Fatimah was a very pure woman. And Al-Sayyidah Nisa Al-Jannah, meaning leader of the women of paradise. Sayyidah Fatimah Az-Zahra was a gentle, modest, and compassionate woman. She was known for the devotion to Allah, obedience to the Prophet Muhammad SAW, and loyalty to her husband Ali bin Abi Thalib. Despite that, living in limitation, Fatimah remained generous, resilient, and patient in the face of trials. Her humility, shyness, and wisdom make her a role model for all Muslim women. She was also known for her love of knowledge, forgiving nature, and noble characters, making her a perfect woman in the eyes of Islam. Fatimah binti Muhammad was born in Mecca of the 20th of last Jumadil, 5 years before her father became a prophet. Her husband was Ali bin Abi Thalib. They had 4 children, Hasan, Hussein, Zainab, and Kulthum. Fatimah died at the age of 27. Fatimah possessed many noble qualities that can be emulated, especially by women. The first quality is shyness. Sayyidah Fatimah Az-Zahra was asked by the Prophet Muhammad SAW, "What do you think of a good woman?" And she replied, "A good woman is one who does not look or is looked at." Fatimah was a woman with a profound sense of shyness. When she left the house, she wore completely concealing black clothing, leaving only a small opening for her eyes to see. No one ever saw her face except her husband and her father. No one knew whether she was fat or thin, because Fatimah completely covered herself. She never looked at men, and no man ever saw her. Fatimah was the first person to have her body covered with challenge upon death, because she did not want other eyes to see her body. And then, pure. Sayyidah Fatimah was a noble person with charming morals, a good tongue, and honest speech. Among the privileged of the woman, like is absence of menstruation and perpetual bleeding. This is not due to illness, but rather a miracle from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Fatimah was a deeply devout woman, never once neglecting her worship of Him, thus granting her the miracle of being free from menstruation. Next, number 3, passion. Despite living in limitation and far from luxury, Fatima remained grateful for every blessing bestowed by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Her passion that, in the face of life is difficult, make her an extraordinary example for Muslims, teaching that the strength of faith and gratitude are key to living life. Number 4, obedience to her husband. Fatimah's love for Ali was so great that only she and Allah knew about it. Despite living in limitation, Fatima never diminished her respect and love for Ali. The loyalty and attention Fatima gave to her husband demonstrated how much she valued Ali's role as the leader of the family. And last, simple. Sayyidah Fatima Az-Zahra lived a very simple life. Although she was a direct descendant of Prophet Muhammad SAW, she remained humble. She groaned with until a flat mark of her hands. She poured water with a facial under a flat mark of her skin. Even her clothes were stitched together to cover the tears, and she did not buy new ones. Fatima lived a very simple life. Sayyidah Fatima Az-Zahra morals are truly noble. Hopefully, we can all emulate her morals and become noble women like her. That's all the inspiring stories I can tell you. Thank you and see you again.